The case of Roberta, who went by Bobbie Miller. She was a beautiful and vibrant woman that had her life cut short. Bobbie had been shot twice with, of all things, a shotgun. One time in her face, and then the next in the back of the head. And her dog had unfortunately suffered the exact same fate as her. And then 2 years after the murder, there was a breakthrough that felt like it could be huge, but also added to the doubt that a proper investigation was done. The new owners of Bobbie's home ended up finding a shotgun shell in their yard. Authorities did come and retrieve it and even conducted a search of the area again, but I'm sure you can imagine how unsettling it is to know that one of the key pieces of evidence had potentially been left behind for years at this murder scene. Shotguns are incredibly loud and they do a lot of damage, and that is one of the reasons that they're not typically used in murders. You just don't see it as frequently. However, there is one reason why someone would want to risk being heard to use one. You cannot trace shotgun shells back to a specific shotgun. So while this was found, I doubt much unfortunately can come from it at this point, but it does leave me with a bunch of other questions that could have potentially narrowed things down. Like, how on earth did this shell end up outside? She was shot inside the house. The dog was shot inside of the house. There are just certain things about the crime scene that to me screamed that this was someone that knew what they were doing. Also, the fact that there were 2 shots is not quite overkill, but also is still more than was necessary. And to me, that's almost like a cleanup job, just to be sure, to make sure I fulfill this contract. I don't know. Personally, I don't think it's that out of the realm of possibilities that this was a hired hit for whatever reason.